Smalls.
And I'm Jen Kane. Here's our top story. 12 of Obama's Secret Service agents were relieved of duty Friday after allegedly bringing prostitutes to their hotel rooms after the Colombian summit. The agents were immediately called back to the U.S. and reassigned to Bill Clinton.
Ann Romney has criticized a Democratic spokesperson for saying on CNN that as a stay-at-home mom, she had never worked a day in her life. Ann was so upset that she immediately asked her maid to change the channel.
On Monday, Facebook announced a deal to purchase the popular photo-sharing program Instagram for $1 billion. Commented Peter the Instagram intern.
Whoa, $1 billion. Divided evenly among the 13 employees, that's $77 million per person. Except for me, because I only get college credit. So, does anybody need more coffee, or I'll just be blogging over here.
In other tech news, AOL is selling 800 of its patents to Microsoft for $1 billion. The deal marks the first time in 10 years that anyone has paid for AOL.
A new poll shows that Barack Obama leads Mitt Romney when it comes to friendliness and likability, and that Mitt Romney leads Barack Obama when it comes to houses and cars.
Tim Tebow delivered an Easter sermon at a church in Texas. Churchgoers say Tebow did a great job, especially when you consider how unreliable he can be on Sundays.
And now, where hard news meets Hollywood, here with the entertainment news is our very own Cosmo Coinga.
Madonna's new album plunged 88% in its second week. Just in case you wanted to pinpoint the exact moment that middle-aged gay dudes learned how to pirate music. Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson are teaming up for a new cable show called True Detectives. It's about weed. The bassist for Smash Mouth has been accused of domestic abuse by his wife. Commented one of his bandmates.
We should have seen this coming when he wanted to name the band Punch Bitches in the Face Mouth.
And finally, the Miss Universe pageant has agreed to start accepting transgendered contestants, which means Billy Bush might not be the only dick on stage. You're welcome!
Thank you, Cosmo.
You're welcome.
Hugh Hefner celebrated his 86th birthday on Monday. Nobody bothered to put candles on his cake because all his wishes came true 60 years ago.
A new study has found a link between maternal obesity and children born with autism. On the bright side, once they're born, the kids can help their moms count calories.
At Charles Manson's latest parole hearing Wednesday, his attorney urged the state to put the serial killer in a mental hospital. Explained the attorney.
Why did we ask the state to place our client in a mental hospital? Well, it's very simple, really. It's because he's Charles Manson and he's fucking crazy.
Logical. All right. Later this year, Pizza Hut will debut a pizza whose crust is stuffed with hot dogs. And if that doesn't kill you, next year, Pizza Hut will just shoot you in the face.
A custodian in an Alabama Walmart found that the store's bathroom contained a meth lab, or as the locals call it, the pharmacy.
The owner of a British sperm bank secretly secretly used his own seed and may have fathered up to 600 children. And to make matters worse, most of the kids are real jerk-offs.
President Obama devoted his radio address Saturday to the Buffett rule, the plan to have the wealthiest Americans pay the same amount in taxes as the middle class.
And here now to explain the Buffett rule, Top Story Weekly's resident Buffett rule expert, Brent Pope.
Thank you so much for having me, Jen and Tammy. I believe you made a slight mispronunciation, though.
How could I mispronounce Buffett rule expert Brent Pope?
It's pronounced buffet, not Buffett. What do you think, you're French or something? That's. I'm a buffet rules expert.
So you're not here to talk about one of America's wealthiest businessmen, Warren Buffett.
Who wants to hear about taxes? Am I right? I'm here to talk about what everybody loves in America, all-you-can-eat buffets. Tammy, did you know that there are some of the most humane, basic humane, and just human rules being broken right now at buffets all over the country?
No.
Well, let me paint this picture for you. Rule number 1 is this: always get a second plate, right? I was at a soup plantation the other day doing research on buffets, and there was a lady that stopped not on the same plate, not just for her second plate, but also when she got thirds and fourths. What has happened to the human race?
I'm not sure, Brent.
Yeah, here's rule number 2, okay? The sneeze guard is there for a reason. Do not sneeze under the sneeze guard. Sneeze on top of the sneeze guard. It's chaos, Tammy. It's like Lord of the Flies. Piggy has to conk, and nobody's letting him talk.
That does sound like a lot of chaos.
Yeah, and here's the number 3 rule. Never judge someone at an all-you-can-eat buffet, okay? It's called all-you-can-eat for a reason. Yeah, I saw you, Herb, staring at me and my 4 plates of lo mein. I was hungry!
Okay, so Brent, what do you think we should do about these?
About these atrocities?
Sure, atrocities.
Yeah, well,
what rules?
I've tried to talk to Congress about my buffet rules, but apparently they're too busy with other things.
Like passing the Buffett rule?
You are not French!
Okay. Brent Pope, everyone. And finally, Seth Rogen turns 30 today.
His birthday may be April 15th, but he's celebrating like it's 420. Oh, come on. For Top